Welcome to another episode of Narcissist Abuse Recovery. Today I'm going to talk about the self-image and how important it is and how it can be affected by toxic narcissistic individuals. First of all, the self-image is the root or the baseline or the foundation of who we are as individuals. It is how we feel about ourselves at a deep level. It is partly unconscious and partly conscious. It gives rise to our self-esteem and how we feel about ourselves and how we fit in to the situation and the world around us. So when someone has had dealings with a toxic individual and they have been a target of their manipulations and their toxic ways, they effectively, through their connivances, through their manipulations, they effectively brainwash people into thinking less of themselves. That in turn makes someone at a deep level feel differently about themselves, and ultimately it can skew, dent and damage someone's self-image, so that then even when that toxic person is no longer around, that person who's been a victim of that toxicity then continues to have a dented, damaged self-image going forward that quite often doesn't get corrected unless they get some specific healing from that. Now, the self-image is the foundation of who we are, and just like a building has a foundation, if that foundation of the building is slightly skewed or off at an angle, you're going to end up with a building like the Tower of Pisa. So if you put anything on that Tower of Pisa, then that will also be off at an angle as well. That is the same principle with regards to the self-image. If the self-image is not quite right and it is off at an angle because it's been skewed by toxicity or dealings with toxic people, then anything that someone does in their lives doesn't feel quite right either, because they've not got a healthy self-image to feel right about things. So they can be somewhere as amazing as Disneyland and still not enjoy it, because the self-image is not where it should be. So this is another reason why people need to gain healing from toxic narcissistic abuse in order to correct the self-image, so that people can gain a healthy self-image back and then see with clarity about how they are fitting into the world, how they view themselves in the right way, and that leads to a more content, happy life going forward.